This is one piece of sand and one piece of cactus. And today I'm going from $0 to $100 million by only using cactus. The rules: I can't trade, I can't take gifts, and the only item I can sell is cactus. Let's get ourselves to a random position in the world. This looks like a pretty decent spot, and there is also some sand over there. So let's place our cactus down. And while we wait for that to grow, let's grab a little bit of sand. Because by the end of this video, we are going to have one of the biggest cactus farms the Donut SMP has ever had. Because we have got $100 million to make. Okay, a stack of sand should do. Let's wait for this lovely cactus to grow and make our first few dollars. There's our first piece of cactus. And there is our first $10. We have $99,999,990 remaining, which is too much cactus for me to calculate. So it's time we pick up our one cactus and we start turning it into our first cactus farm. We kind of need to set up in like a little base. Let's just dig into this mountain. There we go. We can place our cactus there and please now grow. On average, a cactus takes 18 minutes to grow and we need to make $100 million. So we need to turn this one cactus into a humongous farm. All right, let's get some lovely wooden tools. And then we can get some stone to make some stone tools. And now it's time to make this hole a lot bigger to fit our brand new cactus farm. And our first cactus is grown, which means we now have 2 cactus plants. And over the next couple of hours, our cactus farm grew even larger. And after about 4 hours, we've got our first little cactus farm. But if we want to make $100 million, we're going to need, a lot more cactus than this, which means a huge farm. And for that, we need a giant hole. This right here is not big enough. The only problem I have is, first, we only have a stone pickaxe, so digging would take days. For a diamond pickaxe, we're looking at around $26,000. That's a lot of cactus we need to sell. But there is one thing I want to test. If I make a furnace and smelt a piece of cactus, does it sell for more than $10? We are about to find out. If it does, that means we're going to need to also build a super smelter. Oh, it's only worth $1. Okay, so cactus is better. So I think it's time we find ourselves a nice cave, and then we can go mining for some lovely iron. And also, some diamonds. And now we have plenty of diamonds. We can make ourselves a nice diamond pickaxe, diamond axe, and also a full set of diamond armor. Look at me. Oh, yeah. And look at the speed we can dig. So much better than with a stone pickaxe. Currently, we are literally right next to the surface. So if someone was to see my name tag, they could come and rob us. Like, we are literally like 2 blocks under the surface. So I think it's time we pack up all of this and we move way, way, way underground. Okay, this right here looks good enough to me. Let's dig out a little area and start setting up camp. First, we'll, of course, get our basics, like some chests, some furnaces, and now we can get to proper work. I want this next cactus farm to be an automatic one, so I can just go AFK, sit like right here, and get lovely cactus. Because the previous farm, we had to mine the cactus manually, and that means I have to be there to do something. So we're going to require a few hoppers and some other various items. And the way this is going to work is in the center right here, we will place a hopper that then runs all the way into a chest. Then in the 4 corners, we'll place some water, which then flows into the center. We'll then place our sand, our cactus, and our fences. And the way this works is the cactus will try and grow, and this fence right here will say, nope, you can't grow. So it will spit the cactus off, like this, basically. Cactus grows, spits it down there, goes in the water stream, which then ends up in our chest. And that is one module of our automatic cactus farm. We want this to be massive. So to do another layer, we go up, dig out another layer, place some more water, sand, and cactus, and then repeat that a lot more times. And our next issue is we have now run out of cactus. But the farm is working. There's already 2 cactus in here. So we are going to do a 1-hour test. There is only 3 layers to this farm currently. So it's not going to be insane amounts. But hopefully, what should we say? Maybe half a stack, if not more. But we'll just have to wait and see. So I'll be back in 1 hour. And in only 1 hour, we managed to get over a stack of cactus. And for the farm being only 3 layers tall, that is not bad at all. That whole stack could be sold for $1.8 thousand, but we need it to build more layers. So I'll get back to work, digging out a load more of this deep slate and making another layer of cactus farm. Ooh, this will help. A nice little cave. Okay, well, we have now over quadrupled our production. We have 4 different modules. We've got these 2 and then 2 in the back walls there, and they go all the way up 5 stories. And once again, I think it's time we do a 1 hour test. So let's take this 5 cactus, start a 1 hour timer, and see how much we can get.
1 hour later.
Well, in an hour, we have almost got 9 stacks of cactus, which means if we decide to sell this for $27 each, we would make $15,000. Now, that doesn't sound too bad, but if we want to make $100 million, that is going to take us 6,667 hours, which is a little bit too much of my liking. So what we're going to do is we are going to buy ourselves a amethyst pickaxe, because the longest process about this challenge is digging out these holes. They take forever. Currently, the best amethyst pickaxe is going for $12 million. So I'm going to transfer myself that amount, buy the pickaxe, and it's time to make the world's biggest cactus farm. Okay, well, the big hole is dug out. I'm probably going to go bigger than this, but this will do for now. It's time to start building up the modules. This is starting to turn insane. By the way, digging this whole thing out would have taken me probably days with this efficiency 2 diamond pickaxe. And with that piece of cactus placed, that is all of these modules completed. That is a very, very big cactus farm. I don't know how much cactus that's going to produce per hour, but there is only one way to find out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to link this one to this one in the chest down there, so we've got to move these chests. Then we're going to do a 1 hour test, and if it's not up to scratch, we go bigger and we go better. Okay, that's the storage system sorted out. They're all linked together. Let's move all of this cactus. Wow, that's quite a lot. Into this chest right here. And now it's time to go AFK for another hour and see how much cactus we can come back to.
1 hour later.
Okay, it's been 1 hour. I haven't looked in this chest. Am I going to be happy with the results? Let's find out. Okay, it's a little bit more than a shulker box in an hour. How much is that in money? Okay, we're going to do orders. 27.2. You know what? We're just going to deliver it anyway. So we're currently at 400. That's 52,000. Okay, we're up to $57,000. The only issue is we want 100 million. And at that pace, it's going to take us over 2 real-life months. So you know what that means. Time to build more cactus farms. And we're going to do it like this. Instead of having to place the floor and the roof, instead, all you've got to place is the sand, the fences, and the cactus. Here we go. Well, it is now 12 a.m. for me. I have been playing for 9 hours and 43 minutes. And recently I have built all of this. But not just once, not just twice, but 3 times. So we are producing a lot of cactus. And now we have another issue. And that is that we are probably not going to be able to keep up. This is maybe 2 hours worth of cactus. And if I'm going AFK for like 10 hours, then all of these are probably going to fill up, and I don't want that to happen because that's money down the drain. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a shulk box loader. So we'll start by selling all this cactus so we can actually have some money. Well, we've ended tonight on 130,000. The only issue is we need to spend a bit for the materials for the shulk box loader. So let me get that done real quick. Now I can AFK, go to sleep, and hopefully come back a very rich man. And after a nice night sleeping, this is what we have come back to. Wow, that is a lot of cactus, but still not the best. How much can we get for orders? 27.2, still the same. If we were to sell all of this, only $500,000. We're now up to $593,000. It's time to get to work building more and more cactus farms. And that is 1 layer built, as well as layer number 2, and time for a lot more. It's been a few grueling hours, and I'm pretty sure it's now safe to say we have the biggest cactus farm on a Donut SMP. Look how high that up. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 layers. That's a lot of cactus. And then, of course, we have all of these in here and all of these in here. And, of course, there's 2 behind these walls here as well. So, yeah, we probably have the biggest cactus farm in the Donut SMP. And I think it's that time again. We do a 1-hour test because we haven't done that in a very long time. All right, it's been an hour. What are we going to be looking at? Please give me a lot of cactus. 4 full shulker boxes of cactus, and whatever's left in this one, how much? Oh, not much at all. What is that? Okay, what does this actually sell for though? That is the question. Cactus, $28 each. Please be good. Only 200,000. At that pace, it's going to take over 20 full days. Oh my word. Okay, what I think we're going to do is we're going to mine out this way again and literally do what we've done here, but on this side, all the way up. And then we'll leave it at that. It should hopefully bring it down to maybe 14 days, 2 weeks. We can AFK for that. And hopefully we don't get raided. If we get raided, the challenge is done. This has taken... I'm on a new account, by the way, if you're wondering. I've already played 6 hours today just doing all of this in here. But on the other account, I've spent God knows how long. So this has already been a mega challenge. If we get raided, it's done. Time to dig this out. And there we go, finally, we have the second part of our cactus farm. Wow, that took like 5 hours. This is an insane challenge. The amount of cactus we must be producing now is gonna be insane. So you know what time it is? Time for another 1-hour test. So we'll reset that, we'll put that there, and off it goes. Ding, 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 the hour is up. Please. I'm looking for around $500,000 in an hour. 4.5 shulker boxes. Oh, this does not look good. How much are we going to make? Oh, $250,000. Oh my. That means it's going to take over a month to get 100 million. That is crazy. Well, it is midnight for me, so I'm going to go to bed and see what we come back to in the morning. Hopefully, it's something good. Well, I may have messed up. I forgot to place the shulker box right here last night. So everything has backed up, as you can see here. And for a whole, 10 hours, we've only managed to get 6 shulker boxes. And that is not good at all. So what we're going to do, we're going to give it a few days. And then we'll come back and see how much we've got. And after many days of sitting right here, this is the amount of cactus we have collected. So it's now time to pick up full inventory's worth, go to orders, and sell all of our cactus. One inventory gets us $1.5 million. After selling every single bit of cactus that we have produced, we are up to $17.5 million. That is not too bad. Time to do that 5 times over. And finally, after weeks of sitting at this farm, we now have plenty of cactus, which should get us to $100 million. So it's that time. It's time to sell everything. Okay, well, I may have underestimated how much cactus I needed. We have sold it all and we are only at 63 million. Probably another week to wait. And after waiting days, we now have plenty of cactus, which I hope will make us the $100 million we have set out for. This is where we find out. What are the order prices looking like? Oh my word, $55 each. Okay, we need to sell all this. Okay, we're at over 70 million. That means under 30 million left to go. Less than 20 million now. Ooh, less than 10 million now. And one last inventory. And we still have so much cactus to go. We're going to be well over 100 million. But here we go. Order, cactus, one inventory. And we have hit over $100 million using only cactus on the Donut SMP. And in total, we have made ourselves $120 million. That was an insane task that took over a month. If you did enjoy, make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Au revoir.